Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Aries. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. So I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or if parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So obviously, as you can tell, I'm still not feeling 100%. So I have a little bit of a croaky voice. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm just doing the best that I can with what I've got at the moment. So if the volume is a little bit low, I'm very sorry about that, but I've got it all the way turned up, so it's the best I can do for now. But thank you for your patience and bearing with me anyway. I greatly appreciate you guys. So let's get into this reading. So we're going to be using the Light Seers Tarot to start off with, then the Modern Witch Tarot to clarify, the Romance Angels, and then finish off the reading with the Hidden Truth Oracle messages. Okay, guys? So let's get into the reading. Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please? And thank you. Just one more shuffle. And now we'll cut up the deck for you. And then put the cards out on the table. Okay. Right, so first card out for you today is we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. The Empress in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, the Star, Page of Cups in reverse, the King of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups in reverse, okay. And the Death and Rebirth in reverse, okay. With the Nine of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and we have the World in reverse, okay? Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Emperor is your energy here, Aries, okay? But we do also have Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, we have Leo, we have more Scorpio, we have more Aquarius, we have more Taurus, and we also have Libra as well. So you could have these placements quite strongly in your chart, or maybe your person does. But you could be dealing with a water sign, an earth sign, a fire sign, or an air sign. So pretty much everyone is here, guys, okay? Wow. I'm getting a strong sense of contradiction here, guys. I feel like there's potentially someone who could already be in a long-term commitment with someone here, but there's a strong sense of unrequited love. This person feels like they're stuck where they are. Potentially they are dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex or a baby mama or a baby daddy here. And they feel like they've gained some sort of clarity about what they're wanting in their life. They've had some time to kind of go within and to look about what it is really going to give them that dream come true. What is going to give them that wish fulfillment? What is going to make them feel, I'm getting alive again. I feel like this person has this kind of dream of having a new beginning in their life, potentially going through a breakup, a separation or a divorce elsewhere, and having a two-way love with someone who is actually going to be very solid in their life, who is going to help them to feel secure within themselves, who's going to be, I'm getting a guiding light to this person, who is going to be, I'm getting their lucky charm for some reason. Potentially this person is wanting to heal a connection with you, and they see you in this light that they are wanting to have this two-way love with you, but they feel like there's been some sort of disconnect between the two of you because of potentially selfish behavior in the past. I'm getting the sense of having their cake and eating it too type of thing. So I feel like this person may have been relatively immature here with that Page of Cups in reverse, potentially childish, and they've gone through a lot in their life. And I feel like whatever they've gone through has actually helped get this person to be more in tune with their emotions. I'm getting the sense of being humbled, okay? So this person has gone through the mill. They've gone through a lot in their life here, and they're wanting a new beginning, and I feel like this person is understanding a lot more about what they want out of life. So I feel there's a sense of depth to this person. You know, they may have had casual relationships in the past. They could have potentially had commitment issues. They could have been someone who liked to play the field. They could have been someone that had plenty of options. You know, they may also still have lots of options, but I feel like they've got clarity about what they want, and what they want is most likely a fresh start, and predominantly a fresh start with someone who's going to be, I'm getting a teammate for some reason, like someone who they can rely upon, someone that is going to be equally invested. Okay, I'm getting equally invested in this connection, in this friendship, in this love relationship. I feel like this person's dreams have potentially been shattered elsewhere, and so they're having to start again. And I feel like this person has dealt with a lot of power struggles in a previous relationship or a connection, where there was a strong sense, I'm getting, of dominance and subservience. I'm getting like domination and submission, I'm getting, for some reason. So it's like potentially this person may have had a few insecurities and may have felt relatively vulnerable, like deep down, but they wouldn't let anyone know of this. So they had this sense of needing to control of other connections in their life. Okay, they could have had something that was relatively difficult to deal with before, that's been I'm getting brought up to the surface. So potentially they may have had some childhood wounds that they've needed to address, that something's been deeper down that they may have noticed in their relationships. I'm getting with women, or not if necessarily women, then feminine kind of energies in their life. So I feel like this person could have dealt with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, or someone in their life who was relatively cold, relatively distant. I'm getting emotionally unavailable. This person always kind of put you at arm's length type of thing. I'm getting that strong indication there may have been some sort of emotional outbursts or jealousy or envy, or I'm just getting the sense that this person, whoever your love interest was dealing with, has really had a hard life, or they've really struggled, and they've kind of in a sense get some sort of joy out of hurting other people, because they are feeling hurt also, because hurt people, and I feel like your love interest has seen through what's been going on with this person from the past, and they're recognizing that it's not healthy. It's not really doing them any favors. Like something has been illuminated to this person where they're recognizing the truth. And it's interesting to me because all I'm noticing right now is this sense of blue here. Blue is to do with the throat chakra, and it's to do with the sense of being able to speak of one's truth, being able to speak up for oneself, being able to express one's feelings, getting clarity of a situation. Something has been really shown up to this person, and the sense of all this orange here as well, it's been illuminated. There's been light that's been illuminated on a situation, and this person is now getting a sense of enlightenment here with that star energy. They're getting guided in a sense to see the bigger picture, to see something for what it truly is. I feel like this person recognizes that there is a lot of love in the connection between you and them, and that you are in this person's life for a reason, and that the connection between you and them is not over yet. It's not done yet. But they could be still not completely finished off or transitioned out of an old cycle with a karmic partner or a karmic ex that they're needing to go through as of right now, that they're needing to persevere with here with that Nine of Wands. But there will eventually be the cycling out of this old karmic cycle here with the Wheel of Fortune. There is going to be a sense of progression, and this person will be able to heal their heart and potentially heal certain aspects of themselves where they may have been very used to keeping people at arm's length as well. keeping people separate, not necessarily trusting of people. I feel like this person has acted in particular ways in the past because of, I'm getting role models in their life, so potential role models in their life or people that they looked up to. And then they may have this kind of realization that, you know, not everyone is a particular way. There isn't an idealistic way. There is not a sense of perfection, really. And they're having to change certain beliefs. I'm getting certain beliefs or views of something to do with their life. This person is trying to get to grips with whatever they're finding very challenging right now in order to change, in order to transform. But it's been really quite difficult. It's been really quite difficult. Potentially this person has dealt with someone in a relationship where there was a sense of infidelity. I feel like there could have been an affair potentially with a married man or a married woman. There could have been some sort of love triangle that was going on, or potentially even an open relationship of sorts. So I feel like someone had an arrangement. They had an arrangement with someone and said, look, as long as no one gets pregnant, as long as no one gets anyone else pregnant, you know, we'll stay where we are, we'll stay put where we are. Even though there was a sense of uncomfortableness and not feeling emotionally satisfied, and kind of like denying themselves of a new beginning anyway, so that they could have something prosperous and go after their dreams. They decided to be in a sense of comfortableness and stuck in some sort of bubble. And I feel like that's predominantly what was going on with this love interest and the karmic partner and the karmic ex. I feel like there was something that was, it was the sense of being in a fear of the unknown, and in a fear of, you know, doing things differently, in a fear of, I'm getting fear of failure, but also fear of success, which I know is a bit of, I don't know if that's right. I want to say juxtaposition for some reason. I know that sounds relatively like, I don't know, it sounds really like weird, like paradoxical kind of thing. Like, it's like you're really wanting of success, but then being fearful of when you become successful about something, and being really fearful of failure, but then fearing of doing anything because of the fence, getting on the sense of failure. I'm getting on the fence. So this person sat on the fence for quite some time. I feel like this person, it's interesting to me because I feel like they could take risks in the sense of their life when it comes to their career, their finances, something to do with the tangible. But when it comes to love and emotions and feelings and relationships and connections with people, they are a little bit like, well, you stay over there and I'm going to stay over here, and we can kind of talk at a distance from one another. So that there isn't a sense of confusion. I know that sounds really weird, but that's what I'm picking up on anyway. So obviously please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys. But what I'm feeling is that this person most likely stayed where they were in another connection due to duty and obligation, and they got to the point where they got so tired and so exhausted from being where they were that they felt completely, I'm getting that they may have felt like a shell of themselves, like they lost themselves on the way, and so they didn't know how to re-bring that kind of spark in their life, or have that sense of faith that things could be different, that they could allow themselves to have the new beginning, that they could dream again. I'm getting that they could dream again. This person is really wanting of something tangible in their life. They're wanting, it's like being careful what you wish for, because it may come true. I'm getting wash. It's like they want to wash away old feelings. They want to wash away their fears. They want to wash away the past. I'm getting the sense like this person may love being around water here with that King of Cups. They may love the ocean. I'm getting the sense just bodies of water. They love water. Yeah, this person may be really into going out for long walks. Maybe they like to go in the forest. Maybe they I'm getting hiking for some reason. This person may enjoy hiking. This person could be quite adventurous, or they like the idea of being adventurous, or they want to be adventurous, but potentially they may have felt like they were at some point this particular way, but then they lost themselves by being in a particular mould. I'm getting in a particular mould. I feel like this person had a lot of expectations on them about what they should be doing or shouldn't be doing with their life. I'm getting the status quo for some reason. This person may have been given some sort of advice about whether they should be staying in something or moving on from something, and they may not necessarily felt like they could trust themselves with their own advice. But I feel like this person is really needing to separate themselves, and I feel like that's what they're doing. I feel like they are separating themselves. But I feel like this person may have had potentially kind of casual relationships in the past to kind of fill some sort of void in their life. There's something was missing, and maybe they kind of thought that they were filling up this void, but then there was something that was missing. And I feel like this person is getting on the cusp to figuring out what that is. What is that gives them that spark? Look at that, guys. I can't make it up with the Ace of Wands. What gives this person this passion, this desire, this fire in their life, the fire in their belly to kind of get what it is that they want and go after it, and not be scared to go after it either. Like, dream big. And once you dream big, dream bigger. Like, that type of thing. Yeah, this person was stuck. They were stuck. Look, this potentially could be you, Aries. With that Emperor in reverse, this could be you, or this person feels like they're stuck and they so badly want to have this passionate new beginning with you, but they feel like they are not quite there yet to be able to come forward and offer you of something. They could be still healing about a previous situation that they've been dealing with. So we're going to look into the Empress in reverse, so Taurus Libra energy, and we're going to look into the Star. This is a very fascinating read, guys. This is coming across as a little bit different to but obviously when the messages come through, I just have to kind of go with it, okay, guys? But I feel like this person kind of really did put a lot of work in this other connection with this karmic partner, the karmic ex, and they kind of potentially deluded themselves that they were putting in all this work here, trying to balance everything out, and it wasn't meant to work out here with the Ten of Cups in reverse. You know, it was meant to end. It wasn't, you know, ever going to be right, but this person may have been relatively adamant and potentially tried to prove other people wrong that, you know, it is going to be right. It is going to be, you know, how I feel like it's going to be. It's going to be this. And so they kind of, in a sense, tricked themselves into thinking that, you know, things were going to change, but they may have they were never meant to change. They were never going to change, regardless if they were dealing with someone who was saying that they were going to change or not. It wasn't going to change. It's a karmic cycle. It's like, it's the same things that come up over and over and over again until you kind of learn that lesson. You learn that, you know, kind of understand the patterns. And I feel like this person is starting to get to grips with that. They're starting to understand, why did they feel, you know, potentially depressed? Why did they feel miserable? Why did they feel like they were, you know, relatively scared about the idea of changing their whole entire life and their situation? In a sense, knowing deep down that it wasn't right for them, but they continued with it anyway. But they are now getting the strength here with the Leo card to go, do you know what? You know, fear is an illusion. I'm going to step up to the plate. I'm going to manifest my life. I'm going to bring in my dreams with the Magician and the Strength card. I'm going to step in my own personal power here as the King of Pentacles, and I'm going to change my reality, and I'm going to bring balance to myself and my life and to the people that around me that I love here with Temperance. And I'm being guided by doing this at the same time. I know that I'm getting help. I'm getting assistance here with the Star and Temperance, that you know, once I felt stuck in a particular place or a situation, it's going to allow me to eventually move on and walk away after feeling sad here. You know, this person is getting that inner confidence and personal power up again in themselves, and having to battle certain fears and illusions and confusion. Look at that. Everything is fine with the Ten of Swords and the Empress in the reverse. You see how this person's on the phone? Well, they got 10 swords in their body. They're saying everything is fine, but it's not fine. They've ended this relationship or connection with this karmic partner or the karmic ex. You know, they pretended to say that, look, everything is fine, but they're not fine. Because, I mean, it's painful. I mean, look at it. You know, they were kidding themselves as to be feeling, well, they're getting growth out of a situation, but they weren't really. They weren't getting as much out of it. They could potentially have the 10 of Pentacles, but they only got the 3. Maybe they had the realization that whoever they were dealing with, you know, who was saying they were putting in the work, when they really weren't. And they've had to let go of this particular person and recover from the painful situation with the 10 of Swords now in reverse. In this third party situation, they've had to slowly recover and move themselves forward with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this karmic partner, the karmic ex or the third party, caused a lot of chaos in their life here with the 5 of Wands, a lot of drama. They felt, they hurt your person quite a lot, or there was just a lot of backstabbing there. I'm getting bad mouthing for some reason. Petty gossip. Yeah. I feel like your person has realised, you know what, it's time to move on. It's the right time to move on. It's done now. And I feel like this person has had enough, because look at that with the Devil. Capricorn energy. Everything is fine. Is it really? Well, that doesn't look fine to me. That doesn't look healthy. They are trapped there. They're feeling restricted. There's been no growth in a situation. Look at that with the Empress in reverse again. We've got Capricorn energy, Taurus and Libra. 2 of Wands. This person wanting to make plans to leave, but they're feeling restricted and after realising there's no growth there, and they're needing to follow their intuition with the High Priestess to move themselves on. And if they lose out a lot in the sense of in their financial realm, then so be it. But at least then they got the sense of liberation and freedom to start all over again. You know, we can't get time back, but we can always make money. And it's just trying to think about, well, what's worth more, my time or my money? You know, it's having that sense of, do you know what, I have to start all over again, but F it. If it means that I get to have my own sense of freedom, I get to be on my own, I get to have sense of peace in my life and choose where I want to go and what I want to do and what I want to be, rather than continually being in a particular cycle with a particular person or a situation or what everyone else is telling me I should be doing or shouldn't be doing. I mean, what would you rather? And this person is now getting the sense of maturity and understanding all of that. I feel like they're getting more in tune spiritually as well, guys, in understanding certain things. You know, the feelings that we feel are very real, regardless of whether the circumstances themselves are real or not. The feelings that we always feel are real, okay? So it's trying not to ignore them. And I feel like this person is learning a lesson that they can't just ignore a huge part of themselves anymore. And they're not doing that. They're moving on because they are becoming more in tune spiritually and tapping in with their intuition and following their gut instincts to go, do you know what? Something doesn't feel right. I need to get myself out of this. And this is what this person is doing. You feel a very strong past life connection with this person, and that is also what's allowing them to get this sense of enlightenment. I feel like you and this person have a very strong connection, and so therefore they are kind of feeling you on an energetic level and understanding and knowing, like you are helping this person in some sort of way to detach from what's not serving them anymore and get out of that space of anxiety. Look at that with the star as I say that. How crazy is that, guys? I literally just showed you how that high priestess and the star was coming together, talking about the connection with you and them, and then the star just show up again to reiterate exactly what I was saying. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But what's happening is that this person is having to heal the ending of an old cycle to feel good about themselves, and trying to heal something with this old potential connection that they had with this other person, and to make it so that they can release the emotional baggage of the past and start afresh again. Sorry about that, guys. My phone camera had cut out. It has a tendency to do that, so I've had to edit the video slightly, so please forgive us. But we're going to carry on clarifying this Empress in reverse. But I feel like this person has has realised that they've basically been staying in a situation for far too long, trying to keep it going, in a sense not really realising or taking notice of their body, that it's actually systematically killing them in some sort of way, and pretending that everything's all right, but it's not. Potentially this person kind of neglected themselves in the sense of their body, in the fact that they may have been someone who did everything, and they kind of treated their body like they were a robot, basically. I'm getting that they treated their body like a robot, and just thinking that they could just keep going and going and going and not need the break, not need the rest. And then something happened in this person's life that was most likely an unwanted change, a sudden, abrupt, unwanted change. And it was like the straw that broke the camel's back, and then this realization of something. And I feel like this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or the third party situation, you know, played victim. Potentially they were relatively bitter. I'm getting the word melodramatic for some reason, so there could have been a tendency to really exaggerate things. So your person may have been, I'm getting misled by this other person. What else have we got here for the Empress in reverse, please and thank you? Okay. Page of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands, the Lovers in reverse, yep, look at that, Gemini energy, Page of Cups, and we have the Ace of Cups. King of Wands, well there's your energy, Aries. It's like, I'm getting too little too late. So if this karmic partner, the karmic ex, was either dealing with you or was dealing with your love interest, I'm getting a sense that there was some sort of betrayal, there was some sort of trust that was lost here, a sense of loyalty was gone, and I feel like this person is trying to get something to work out again by having a new beginning. Like, oh, if I apologise for the betrayal, if I apologise the fact that I wasn't faithful, if I apologise that I didn't put enough effort in the past, if I apologise and do this, or if I seem to show up in some sort of way that I'm going to make these changes, maybe we can have a passionate new beginning again. Maybe we can rekindle this love. Maybe we can bring in this connection together. That's what this other person, this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or the third party is thinking. But I feel predominantly that also either yourself or your love interests are going, do you know what? I've made my decision. I had an option when it came to love. I had two choices. I may have not chosen as wisely as I once thought that I may have chosen. And I've made a decision. And as much as it hurts me, I'm going to start off like a newborn baby. I'm going to have a rebirth. I'm going to try and have everything new again. I want everything new again in my life. Because we had the pages here which is all to do with having that childlike wonder. It's to do with like beginning again. And then obviously the aces are to do with, you know, new beginnings as well. And I feel like it's like this love interest is going, do you know what? I'm going to have that fresh start. I'm going to allow myself to have this new passionate love in my life. I'm going to have this love because I'm deserving of a two-way love. I'm recognizing that I can have that tangible new beginning. It's not just a sense of fantasy or daydreaming about it. I'm actually going to put the action in, and I'm going to really make it work for myself and bring myself out of the cold and get out of this unwanted commitment that I've been feeling stuck in with the Hierophant in reverse. I'm going to go through that breakup, that separation and divorce. I'm going to put up boundaries and stick with them with this karmic partner or the karmic ex. I'm going to protect my energy and my boundaries because I don't want to feel emotionally unfulfilled ever again and feel like my dreams have been shattered. I'm going to do things differently, and I'm going to step up, and I'm going to follow my intuition, and I'm going to be loyal to myself, and I'm going to get out of an unrequited love situation and find my independence and move on. And I feel like this is kind of like the thought process of this person. And I feel like they are dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex who knows that you and this person have this deep passion, this love that there is between you, that it can't be explained by anyone else, and that this person is like becoming a better person because they're involving this new sense of self-love and self-care within themselves after a heartbreaking time and just deciding, F it, I'm gonna change my life anyway. And that's what they're doing, you know, after the difficult times that they've dealt with. It's interesting to me, I've just looked at the timer over here and I saw 555 on the clock, so you could be seeing those numbers, or your person is, and that's all to do with changes, guys. Huge changes. And look at that, pulling the swords out of one's back here with the Ten of Swords now coming out in reverse. Moving on. Beautiful. Why is the Star here? Please and thank you. Finding balance within one's life here and having that fresh start. Sagittarius energy. You and your person will be able to heal this together. You'll have your union, your reunion, your reconciliation. You'll be able to rekindle this love, this passion. I feel like this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or the third party is seeing whether yourself or your love interest is going to be starting off this passionate new beginning. They're trying to delay certain new beginnings happening by doing something, by causing a sense of confusion on purpose, but it's not going to work. It's going to backfire because the truth will be revealed. Look at that with the King of Swords. The truth always comes out. The truth always comes out. The truth always comes out. Whatever was hidden in the dark will be brought out into the light, and what was in the light can sometimes go into the dark. There's always a sense of duality. You can't have one without the other. So if something is being kept hidden from something about someone or what have you, you know, it's only a matter of time. Then eventually it's going to be found out, isn't it? Why is the Star here, please? Why is the Star here, please? And thank you for Aries. Your love interest is fearful that you are not going to be wanting of this new beginning with this person, that you are not going to have this passionate start, like you are not going to admit that there's this sense of, you know, chemistry and magnetism between the two of you, and that you won't have this new beginning with one another. Because emotional needs were not met in the situation in the past. The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, this person's needing to heal the sense of rejection in their life. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Potentially this person is feeling relatively insecure. Yeah, and they're hiding their deep insecurities here with the Moon, about wanting to collaborate and come back into your life and to make things work with you, or for you to do this with someone. Could be dealing with Pisces. This person is going to come out of hiding. They're eventually going to get out of a sense of isolation, but they've needed to keep themselves separate from you. But they eventually will be coming back around here with the Star, because they are being told to here with the High Priestess, Cancer's energy. Because they can't ignore the connection. They can't ignore it anymore, so they're on their way. Why is the star here, please and thank you? There's the strong, potentially psychic kind of bond between the two of you as well. But this person needed to have a break from the connection with you because they were dealing with whatever else elsewhere. But also you needed to have a break from this person. But I feel like, you know, there is going to be the bringing of the connection together at some point, relatively soon, potentially. I mean, we do have Mercury retrograde coming on later on this month. And that is a huge possibility with whatever has been happening in the past to be revisited. What else can we get here, please, for the star? The star, please and thank you. Wow, okay. We have the Five of Swords wanting to show itself. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. And I believe this one wanted to show itself as well. Justice, beautiful. Could be dealing with a Libra. There has been chaos. There has been drama. There has been potentially lies. There has been deceit. There has been a sense of emotional manipulation here at play. King of Pentacles in reverse. There's been a sense of being unreliable or untrustworthiness. Someone potentially ghosting the other person or going quiet or going silent, abandoning of a connection. And I feel like someone is wanting to address whatever happened in the past, and they're hoping that the swords are going to be put down and that there could be the potential for new beginning. Look at that with the Five of Wands in reverse, that there's a sense of peace, and that the Ten of Cups can be brought in with the Two of Cups, okay? And that, you know, there's a bigger purpose as to why this all happened in the first place with Judgment, and that there was meant to be the unequal give and take between the two of you. But I feel like your love interest potentially is concerned that you've already kind of walked away from them and given up on the connection, admitted defeat and gone for balance elsewhere because there was the drama before, because there was the chaos, because things weren't fully transparent, because there was the conflict. Yeah. Look at that with the Queen of Swords as well. So potentially either yourself or your love interest are having to be very firm with their words. They are just wanting the truth here with the Queen of Swords, and to turn a disappointment, you know, around on its head here with the star coming out in reversal. We're clarifying the star upright and then we got it out coming in reversal. So there's just wanting to be of a conversation being had here as to why things may not necessarily have come together in the past, potentially. I feel like, why was there the stagnancy? Why was there not much happening when there was all of this that potentially could have had between two people with the Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands and a beautiful new beginning with that Queen of Cups? I mean, we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So I feel you and your person are the true pair here, the true counterparts, but potentially either you or your love interest both knew about, you know, being consumed elsewhere, not being fully available, and that things would naturally turn around when it's meant to turn around for you both. And that's the secret. The secret's being revealed here with the High Priestess in reverse. I'm going to take one more for that star. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. So we have the Ten of Swords, again, coming up upright. So you and your love interest have both been hurt by each other or by someone else, okay? And it's being illuminated here with the Sun, the Two of, the Ten of Swords. The Swords, everyone's needing to heal of their heart here for the lack of transparency that there was in the connection, that there wasn't the sense of you being the only one or your person being the only one in this connection, and then having the recognition of who the Empress is to the Emperor or the Emperor to the Empress is being shown now. And that it wasn't the toxic situation here with the Devil coming out reversal. That what you had together may have had some sort of unhealthy behaviours or, you know, difficulties in the past, but it can be resolved, it can be left in the past. Yeah, there was definitely a sense of disloyalty here with the King of Wands in reverse. and somebody making a mistake or feeling like they made a mistake to invest elsewhere. And I feel like a very much needed heart-to-heart is going to happen between the two of you, okay? So anyway, let's look into the romance angels, okay, and see what additional messages we can get for you here today. So everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. So if you are enjoying this reading and you did fancy supporting the channel, then there is a donation link now available in the description box below. And also, if you did want to donate, then I'm greatly appreciative of you all, so thank you all so much. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated, and thank you to those of you who are thinking of donating. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment, and I'll eventually get back to you. But also with the like button, if you do enjoy the video, please hit that thumbs up, as it makes a massive difference and it really helps get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. And yeah, let's get into this. But what this person is now realizing is who their true empress or emperor is. You know, it's been made evidently clear to them now, and who was and who wasn't in the past. And I feel like your love interest or yourself are talking to a karmic partner or a karmic ex, saying, look, I want to break free from this connection with this person, the situation, and I want to have a new beginning. Or they're saying that they want a new beginning, and they're just confronting this person now in saying that they want this. Because they could be dealing with someone who is very controlling here, trying to control the connection with your love interest. And this karmic partner, the karmic ex, is doing whatever they can to make sure that their connection isn't over. So that they don't break free, that they don't get their freedom, that they don't move on, that they don't retreat from them. Look at that with the retreat card. What can we get here? So we have more Capricorn energy here and Scorpio. What else, please? We have Gemini, Virgo, and more Scorpio with that Magician, Taurus and Libra with the Empress, Leo with the Sun, Aquarius with that Star. What can we get here for Aries, please, and thank you? Do you want to tell us of anything? Thank you. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So yeah, potentially the love interest is recognizing who you are in their life, or you're recognizing who your love interest is in your life. That there is the deeper connection there, and that you are going to be coming together to give it another go. That look, with religious factors, it's influenced by a religious upbringing or a spiritual path. So a spiritual path between the two of you. What else can we get here for Aries? Well, don't get all shy. You know what you want to tell us. Come on. I guess it's just worth waiting for then. It's worth waiting for. Thank you. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Well, we know there's plenty of attraction between you and your person. I mean, you know, there is a very strong potential here, guys, for pregnancy as well. So I'm just putting it out there. Obviously, take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But calling in your soulmate. I mean, this to me is like the twin flame card here. So you could be dealing with a divine masculine, divine feminine, or a very high level soulmate here. But it's obviously natural that there is the attraction there. It's undeniable. What else here, please, for Aries? I'll take one more. One more. You tried to give me two more then. One more. I feel this person is picky. They don't want us. I'm getting short but sweet for some reason. They feel like, well, what more do you need to know apart from that they're attracted and that this is the one? I mean, it's obvious, right? One more. There we go, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So this is it. It comes across to you and your person that there's unrequited love between the two of you, because you probably haven't been able to physically show of each other anything yet with how you're feeling for one another. But also, it's like letting me know that this person is no longer confused about a strong sense of unrequited love in their life with someone else, okay? That it's kind of, there we go, deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. It's like this karmic partner of the karmic ex was putting up a front to say that their love was that the love between them wasn't unrequited, but it was. But your person most likely put in the love to this person and thought that they were the one, but yet it wasn't reciprocated. And they're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation about this and be like, look, let's be honest with each other. You know, you don't really feel the same way for me as I feel for you, or, you know, there's been some sort of mismatch here. But also there's the deception in the sense of, you know, you potentially thinking and feeling that your person isn't interested in you and coming across as if they don't want this connection with you, but actually deep down they know who you are to them and they want this and they are very attracted to you. So I'm getting mixed messages here. So obviously there's a strong sense of confusion, but that will be getting cleared up soon. You'll eventually get your answers relatively soon. You'll have the heart-to-heart about what deception there may have been or not been in the past. You know, you're getting a sense of help and guidance here to potentially get your kind of material world like right, and so that there's a sense of separation and freeing oneself from an old situation here and being optimistic that things can turn around in your favour or your love interest favour. So let's look into the Hidden Truth Oracle and get some closing messages. This could be some sort of hidden truth that they want to confess to you, or what you would like to confess to them. As I'm reading for lots of people here, guys, so there are cross-watchers available, obviously, guys, so thanks so much for being here. This could be if you've had little contact, no contact, or if you are in communication, then it could be a bit sporadic. So I know the readings have gone on a little bit longer this week, but I had to kind of make sure I felt a bit better to give you these readings, okay? This person is fearful that you're going to reject them. It's that their sense that they feel like they're kidding themselves that you would be attracted to them in the same way that they are attracted to you. But that's an insecurity that they're having to deal with at this time. So, what can we get here for Aries? Woo, okay, thank you. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Wow, so yeah, this person feels very grateful for you in their life. They're grateful for the lessons that they've had to go through because it's allowed them to really turn their life around. It's allowed them to become the better version of themselves. It's allowed them to see things in another light. It's allowed them to transform. I'm getting a sense of metamorphosis. This person is grateful for this lesson between you and them. They're grateful for this lesson of the past, or they will be grateful for the past because it's allowing them to, you know, become elevated. I'm getting the word ascend. This person could be ascending. Maybe you're both very grateful for each other because you both wouldn't be where you are without each other in a sense. What else here, please? For Aries? Thank you. I wish I had treated you better. Yeah. They wish they had treated you better, but hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? And, you know, if they did supposedly everything in a sense properly before, then you may have, or your person may have not have necessarily got the full development, soul development of what happened in the past to get to the level that where you're both getting to or you are at right now. So it's really fascinating. Obviously not everyone's going to have that viewpoint because everyone's on a different timeline in their journey here, guys. So obviously please just take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. What else here, please, for Aries? I want to feel that way again. This person wants to feel love, and they want to feel that love for themselves. They want that sense of companionship. They want to feel that passion. They want to feel like, I'm getting that song, free to do what I want any old time. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not very good with songs, with bands and stuff like that, but when the messages come through, they come through. Finding out the truth crushed me. Well, we know that because we had the Ten of Swords saying everything is fine when it really isn't. It crushed them because they were deceived. Or potentially you may have told this person that you found out the truth to do with some sort of deception, and it crushed you. And so therefore you've had to pick yourself up again and level up and really focus on your healing. So you both potentially have been crushed in some sort of way to do with a love connection, either with each other or with someone else. I hide behind material things, and I wanted to say hid then. I hid behind material things. So I feel this person is really becoming more in tune, in the sense of focusing on their emotions and their spirituality, rather than the kind of ego and the material world. I feel like that is something that is really transforming in this person. I lost myself for a little while. Well, we know that, and we're not surprised by that either. And I love you unconditionally. So you may have said this to this person, or have not necessarily said it, like you've given off that kind of impression by leaving this person be to get on with what they needed to get on with. Or potentially this person is saying to you, you know, that I love you unconditionally, you know, and they want to feel that way again. They want to be in your presence and in your life. I'm becoming a better person. Well, yeah. But also they need to say this to themselves. I love you unconditionally. And having that new sense of, do you know what? I am what I am. And that's it. So... wow, what a powerful reading, guys. I was not expecting all of that whatsoever. But I hope that there was a few messages that resonated, some messages that resonated, if not the whole reading. I hope that you have enjoyed the reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment if you did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for your love and support. I greatly appreciate you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. Please take care of yourselves, and we'll speak to you very soon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye now.